Hi, my name is Harsh Deodhar. I come from a city called Nasik, a small town in Maharashtra. Since 2020, I've been working very closely and deeply with Aha Ventures. I started as a consultant, as a venture partner. I handle partnerships, syndicate model, venture partner program, and our portfolio companies which are raising 1 million plus from VCs is the portfolio handle. So Aha Ventures, we started back in 2012. I think that's where angel investing was quite new in India. We were fortunate enough to invest in very early stage startups during that time. To name a few, Inc42 is a portfolio company, Ketto is our portfolio company, and then Origa leasing is one of the first leasing for medical equipments. These are some of our very well-known portfolio companies. First thing which we look at is the founder's capacity to handle the business they want to build. Second, we always focus on the problem. I think problem is much bigger and has got more quantum as compared to idea. Idea everyone can have, but the execution is something which takes the piece. So we always look at someone who's focusing more on problems than romancing their own idea. The biggest step towards a startup is validation. I think second is growth, how we can multiply in the lean structure, and third is how we can sustain. So if you look at the ecosystem in India for startups, no one has reached to a very strong sustainable piece. I think that's where the validation in Indian ecosystem will happen. You always invest in the business idea. I think the biggest investment usually happens with the founders. We've got so many examples where pivot has worked fantastically well, but people had invested in the earlier idea in the business model. So investing not just into businesses or ideas, but investing in founders, I think that's the biggest thing. The biggest problem or that wisdom I've learned is entrepreneurs in India at least are treated as gods. They're supposed to know everything, which is not true. And that's where I failed, where I thought because I'm from marketing and advertising background, I need to focus on that, but I was also looking at coding, also looking at HR, also looking at finance, and that's the reason I think it went berserk. You need to find the right people who can work for you with the same passion. And now I understand from an investor's perspective, single founders will always have a tougher journey than people with multiple founders or even a good team.